Back again, my beautiful people. You don't know the boy Yardman there. Yesterday, people, we're going to talk about Arsenal. We're going to talk about Ben White. It's not even about Arsenal today. It's about Ben White. You know, Gareth Southgate has picked his team to play 2 friendly games within the next 2 weeks. And Ben White is not included. I'm going to let you know why. But before we get into all of that, people, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the video, to the channel. Leave your comment, tell me what you think, give the video a thumbs up. If you don't know, the rest is all history. So yes, people, let's get into it. Well, today, before we get into that, Ben White has signed a new contract, a 4-year contract with Arsenal. So Ben White will be at Arsenal until 2028. So he just signed a new 4-year contract with Arsenal. So that's something good. We know Ben White is on form, he's on fire, he's creating havoc when he plays. And having assist scoring. It's just doing everything that we would like our right back to be doing and more. He's doing it. But let's get into it. Today, Gareth, like I said, Gareth Southgate has picked his 23-man squad for the England 2 friendly games that they have. Ben White is not included in the team. And prior to that, Ben White have asked Edu to give Gareth Southgate and his team a call to let them know that he will not be taking part in this 2 friendly coming up, and please don't include him into this team. And a lot of people backlashing Ben White and saying all sort of things, and you know, people just don't know the ins and outs and why Ben White is not really want to participate for England at the very present moment. And you know, everybody have their own conclusion and everybody have their own opinion on it. But from the get-go, you know, Ben White was actually, some people say send home. We don't know. Some people said he has left on his own free will the England squad when they play in the Euro. In the World Cup, sorry. I think, in the World Cup, he did play in the Euro, if my mind's right, really can correct me if I'm wrong, but yes. And he have a bus stop, and we all know, you know, Gareth Southgate has been asked because everybody did expect, you know, on the last video that I do when we beat Brentford, I did say, listen, Ben White has to be in the England team. There is really no other player out there for England in the right back. We know they got a lot of injury. Chilwell is, I think, injured, but he's back, but he's not really fully fit. And the Chelsea captain, I forgot his name, sorry. I just don't good with people's name. I don't know why, but I don't good with names. Sorry, I'm really sorry. And speaking about people are supposed to be on point with name, but I just don't good with name. But I will let you know who I'm talking. So you know, England is really short and that position. We know Kyle Walker is really and truly England #1 right back. And next behind Kyle Walker, I would say, you know what, I don't want people to saying that because I'm an Arsenal supporter, that's why I'm saying this, but for this season, I would say Ben White is the best right back on form, or we want to put it, on form in the Premier League. I know, you see, a lot of people say Kyle Walker is where basically is the best in the Premier League history. Premier League and league history. 30 years now the Premier League has been started. And I believe that, I'm not going to say Kyle Walker is not a good defender, but I believe Kyle Walker depends on his pace to really get him out of trouble at many times. And nothing wrong with that, because if that's what you're good at, if you're really quick as a defender and that's what you have to depend on all the time, then why not use it? But when you look on overall, I'm just talking about this season, overall with Ben White contribution to his team, to Kyle Walker contribution to Man City, would you not say that this season Ben White is above Kyle Walker? Am I wrong by saying that? Because he's scoring goal. The last game that he played for Arsenal, he come out with 2 assists. I don't know if Kyle Walker have any assists this season. I don't believe Kyle Walker scored any goal this season. Ben White have scored a goal this season. So, and Ben White has been playing really well. So I will go as far as say this season on form, Ben White is the best right back on form now for England. And like I said, he dismissed himself from the England team. And it has stemmed back from a couple of years ago when Ben White has left England camp and returned back home. Well, like I said, Gareth Southgate do his press conference after his name is 23-man squad for the 2 friendly. Ivan Toney get called up into that one, but I'll let you know about that one. I didn't like it. I really didn't like it. That's my opinion on it. So I will let you know. And Edu has contacted England to let them know that Ben White wished not to take part in the team. Like I said, a lot of backlash and so on and so on. So my take on it is where Ben White and Steve Allen. Ben White and Steve Allen have a bus up in the England training session, and I believe Ben White defended his position to what take place, and it has been put to the manager Gareth Southgate, and Gareth Southgate seems to back his backroom staff, his employee, and Ben White feel like Gareth Southgate was being a bit prejudiced and he wasn't being fair, and Gareth Southgate let Ben White know if he didn't like his decision, he could excuse himself from the team, from the squad, and Ben White take it upon himself to leave the England training squad or the England camp in that World Cup. And Ben White make a decision that a lot of people don't even realize. I know. Hey, see, there's a lot of things that I know when it come on to Arsenal. Ben White, and let I tell you this, you cannot say that you didn't hear it from me first. Ben White decided that he will never play for England under Gareth Southgate. So this is the reason why he has not put himself forward to play under Gareth Southgate for England. He will play for England again if Gareth Southgate is not the manager and that backroom staff with him goes. He will not play under Gareth Southgate again. Now, Gareth Southgate come on the media on his press conference and he said he don't know why, he don't have any clue. He tried to include Benjamin White in the team before this, and Benjamin White let him know that he's not going to play. And Gareth Southgate put it out there that he don't have a clue why Benjamin White don't want to play for England. Well, if you believe Gareth Southgate, then you're an idiot. You're a fool. Because Gareth Southgate know exactly what take place. How is it that a player is in a training camp, yeah, in a team, and something went down, and you as a manager don't know what happened, and you never come out and give a statement to say this is what happened? You don't let anybody know. The England Football Association know about it. Players know about it. Yeah, you understand? The players has know about why Benjamin White don't want to play. He has disclosed it to Mikel Arteta and the backroom staff to Arsenal. So Arsenal know about it. Every player that was in that in the 23-man squad know about what happened, what took place, and they sign a confidential to say nothing about the situation, and everybody does sweep down the carpet and leave it like that. No, like I said, Ben White has been getting a bit of backlash, and on the media, people has been stating that it is a privilege to play for him country, it is a disgrace, and they're just on him. But it happened over and over where player get called up to play in the England team and they know that it's going to be 2 to 3 player in that position and they're actually third choice, and they fake injury. They turn up and they come back home, or they just don't take part and they fake injury. Some of them fake injury and let them know that they're not going to, they're not available. But what people is not giving Ben White the credit for, and this is not me saying this with my Arsenal hat on, is that Ben White let them know clearly, please don't consider him. And he make it clear, so you have to show respect for that. You understand? And like I said, how Gareth Southgate go about it, Ben White didn't like it. And Ben White is a guy that he believed that when he's right, he will stick to what he believed. He wouldn't back down. And for a manager not to actually understand and to behave the way Gareth Southgate behaved towards him, it was a bit of kicking the bollocks for Ben White, and he voted never to play for Gareth Southgate again. And letting it play clear out there, that's the reason why Ben White exclude himself from the England team. And like I said, I don't understand why people believe that England is such a good football country. Hey, listen, England have thieved the World Cup 1966 when they play in England. The referee has actually, that World Cup has been bought out. So don't get it twisted. People, England will, I don't want to really say will never, because that will be an understatement. It's not like England is like a Germany or a France or a Spain or a Italy or one of those teams. They're not. They're far away from that. I know FIFA, the betting of it that England is second favorite to win this year Euro. France is the first favorite. By all means, they're actually correct with that one. But how many tournaments England going to and England doesn't fare out well? And how many tournaments England actually qualify? For the last 20 years, England they didn't qualify just for one tournament under what's his name? Steve. What's his name? Blah! Come on, man. Yeah, you know that England didn't qualify under. Not Steve. Oh God, I shouldn't tell him. Sorry, but England didn't qualify for one competition that England has actually take part in. And when you look at who England play to qualify to go into certain tournament, they play the likes of Malta, Macedonia, some the Faroe Island, some like a team where they're made up of a doctor, nurse, people working in factory. England don't really and truly play. They qualify against any sensible football nation or football country. Very, very, very rare you see they play. Maybe this year they was in a group with Italy, yeah. But and they beat Italy twice, because Italy is in a disarray right now because they never made the last World Cup. Then at one they never make they made the last World Cup, and the last Euro they win it, but before that they didn't make the World Cup. So Italy has actually been in a bit of revamp. So they're getting in younger players to come in through and all of those things. But like I said, England will always qualify for these major tournaments, and it all have to base on the team them that they play to qualify. If you look at the likes of, say, my country, Jamaica, and Jamaica, we have to play against team like Mexico, America, Honduras, and these are very good teams. They have players playing all over, especially Mexico. They have players playing all over the world in the top team, in the top tier football. America is the same, Honduras. All of these teams, is really actually not, I would say better, because Jamaica need to put more into the sports, especially football. We qualified for one World Cup 1998, and we were the first English speaking Caribbean island to qualify for a World Cup. That is really good. That is history we have there. But we should have been kicked on from that. We actually beat Japan in a World Cup. Theodore Whitmore scored, is it a Achikar twice in to beat is it South Korea? South Korea will beat 3-1. So we have history. We win game in World Cup. Like there's a lot of team that who play in the World Cup who have never even win a game in a World Cup tournament. So we have done that. So like I said, back to England, they will always qualify for tournament, always. And it is no surprise to see England will be favorite or second favorite or third favorite going into tournament. But is they going to win? No. So for Benjamin White to say, people to saying, it is a disgrace for him not to play for his country. It's not like England going to go to this Euro and win it. They're not going to win it. We all know maybe they make the semi-final or the final, but they're not going to win it. So how many tournament England play from 66 up until now? Like I said, they only miss from 66 until now. We could speak about as far as that I know, they only miss one tournament. And they just never win it. The furthest they ever came is in the final with Italy, in the European Championship with Italy. And they lost on penalty. Thank God Hurricane kicked for one. Thank you, Father God, for that one. So it's not like Benjamin White playing with the best of the best, and England is like France or Spain who can win World Cup and Euro back to back. England has never win the Euro. England has never win the Euro. Portugal win the Euro. Italy win the Euro. Spain win Euro. Germany win Euro. Yeah. Czech Republic win Euro. England has never win a European competition. They never. And it all boils down to the team that they have to play to qualify. Like I said, they play nobody. They play nobody to qualify. And it's just a calm up for them. People going to say, it's not their fault, it's FIFA. But they all cook it up. Look at the team them that the likes of Spain, Portugal, Belgium. Look at team they have to play. England never get the likes of those type of team to play in a qualify. Like I said, yes, in this qualify they play Italy, but they never really get to play anybody sensible. You understand? Even when they play them in practice, in friendly, I think the last time they played Germany in a friendly, Germany wasn't even fit. They wasn't even using a full team squad. They beat Germany, and it does mean nothing. Because if they're a better team than Germany, they ever win anything? No. And that's it for me. So when people gonna have a go at Ben White and saying that, him should have stick and play for England and all these shenanigans, like, come on, the guy is moral, and if it is his decision not to play under Gareth Southgate, who is you to tell him that he have to turn out because it's his country? No, because I wouldn't go and fight a war for my country. I would have gone and fight a war for Jamaica. If they decided that they're going to go to war with the next country, I wouldn't go and fight a war. But if a country decided that they're going to war my country, then yes, I will go up and I will fight for my country. You understand? But it's not like I have to. I don't have to. It is my own right. You understand? It is Benjamin White. If you want to play for England, yes or no. Who's you to tell him that you have to play for England? I just don't get it. You don't have no right to tell him what him have to do, how him have to do, where him have to do, why him have to do. He do what he's bloody free like to do. And if he feel like not to play under Gareth Southgate again, then that's all right on him. And I telling you right now, when Gareth Southgate leave the England manager, he will play for England. Benjamin White will make himself available for the England team. It is what it is. But at the very present moment, he decided not to play for England under Gareth Southgate and his coaching team that him have there. You cannot blame him, you cannot backlash him, you cannot say anything. It is his constitution right. And he decided not to play. I mean, I even love it because at least for the 3 weeks he will be resting for when we meet in City. He will be fully fit, fully ready to go. England just going to play too friendly, meaningless friendly. You understand? The next 2 weeks. So people, get off of Benjamin back. If he decide not to play for England, so what? Who is England? You act like England is the world best. They're not. They're not. It's just because who they're playing why England is ranked that high in with FIFA. Because you have never win nothing but you're in the top 5. Come on, how can you be in the top 5 when you have the likes of Portugal who have win competition? Italy, Brazil, sorry, not Brazil. Yeah, Italy, Brazil, Germany, Spain has win competition. I would have put Brazil because Brazil hasn't win anything. Yeah, Brazil win Copa America. I think Brazil win, and yeah, Brazil win. No, yeah, Brazil win it. Yeah, and yeah, the likes of Argentina. You understand? Just win the last World Cup. Yeah, and I bet you any money that England is above them in the FIFA World Ranking. So it is a bit ludicrous to see how England behaving like they are the best of the best. They're nothing. They're nothing. When it come out to competition, they're not. They're absolutely trash. I don't even want to say this for them to make me eat my word in the next competition coming. But even though I know they won't win that competition, but they're really nothing. So please, people, give Benjamin White a break. If he decide not to play under Gareth Southgate, then that is his own right not to play under Gareth Southgate. Now, I was saying about Ivan Toney getting called up to play with England, and you know, Ivan Toney is qualified to play for Jamaica as well. And I was just keeping my finger crossed that they didn't call him up and then him just get frustrated and just say, no, let's just go and play for the Caribbean island. But he decided to play for England and stuck it out. You're still not going to win on Ivan Toney. You still ain't going to win shit with England because they ain't going to win shit. You stand a better chance to win with Jamaica than to win something with England, because you could have played in the Copa or what the competition, I forgot what the competition England play, Jamaica play. I forgot what the competition name, but you could have gone and win that because there's a lot of players now turning to play for Jamaica. It's a beautiful island. So you playing for England not gonna make you any. Like I said, the press and the media not gonna put you up there on the high pedestal and say, oh no, they're not going to, because the least thing you do, they will be on your back, boy. They will be on you. So it was best if you come and play for Jamaica, but you decide to go for England. Shame on you. But Ivan Toney, I wish you all not the best. I wish you kick away penalty. I wish you don't score for England if you get the opportunity to. I don't wish nothing good. I don't wish nothing bad for you to happen to you. But when you come on to play on the pitch and to let England win something, I don't wish anything good. Sorry. But yes, people, so that's what I'll come out to say. Benjamin White signed a new contract with Arsenal, a 4-year contract, staying at the club until 2024. Decided not to play under Gareth Southgate and his and Gareth Southgate backroom staff because they disrespect him, and he will not play for them again. So people, give Benjamin White a break. Give Ben White a break. He don't want to play underneath Gareth Southgate. That is his choice, and he's free to make that choice. So people, tell me what you think. Leave your comment. Tell me if you believe that Benjamin White has all right not to make himself available for England. Is that his constitution right? Does he have to play? And yeah, just that basically, yeah. So let's tell me what you think. Leave your comment and tell me what you think. Don't forget to give the video a like, share and subscribe to the channel, people. Help the channel grow. Big up on yourself. We're always here. We're always going to drop the thing. We're always going to put in the work, people. So I will ask you for is just to hit that subscribe button. That's all we ask. That is all we ask for. Tap the subscribe button and help the channel to grow. So people, big up on yourself. And you don't know where they are. Yardman there every time. Big up, people.